up on this episode of Organization Motivation, it's Craftroom Chaos to Calm. We're out in Syracuse with our client, an extreme crafter named Deb. Watch as we take her disorganized craft room into a calm and creative space to work. Then we stop up at JK and visit with our good friend Sam Rudolph and talk all about the roofing options. It's a great time of year to think about replacing your roof. And finally, we visit the New Hartford Shopping Center where Deb goes through her spring cleaning and organizing to-do list. Stay tuned, you won't want to miss this episode. All this and more coming up on this episode of Organization Motivation, brought to you by JK Lumber. As the Declutter Coach, my team and I help families and businesses cut the clutter, get organized, and lead a more productive and stress-free life. Come along on our journey as we help families and businesses and find the motivation you need to make positive changes in your life. This is Organization Motivation. Well, we are here today in a suburb of Syracuse with our client Deb, and let me tell you, Mary Carole and I are always in heaven, we're in clutter, but today I am really in heaven. We're going to help Deb reorganize and declutter her scrapbooking room. Now, I'm a big scrapbooker myself, and I'm telling you, I don't know where to look and I don't know where to turn because everything's awesome. It's a little messy, but we're going to help today. So, Deb, tell us about this beautiful room and what you do in here.
I do a lot of scrapbooking for kit clubs and make jewelry, design jewelry, and escape from my house full of boys.
And she does beautiful work.
She does. We're going to show you some of the gorgeous things that she showed us. Mary Carole and I are just in awe. Well, believe it or not, Deb is really a very organized person. We met Deb because she came to my speaking engagement at the Turning Stone Casino, and then we started communicating by email, and she sent me pictures of this beautiful room, and she's got great organizing systems in place. The problem is there's just too much stuff in here, and sometimes the boys come in, she's got little ones, and they kind of mess things up. So right now, Mom can't even create in here because all of her flat surfaces are full. So we're going to help her declutter and put things in other locations, things that she's not going to be using right now. We want this room to be peaceful for her and to be able to create her art, and right now we're not able to do that. Right, and so we're going to change that for you. The other thing I wanted to talk about is that you are really, you're very artistic, you know, you're very inspired by all this. And so what I find, and tell me if you disagree, but does the clutter kind of make you feel like stagnant? You can't really create.
Yeah, no, I can't do anything with this. I can't think. It's overwhelming.
Okay. Well, we are going to work our little tails off today and make it so that it's a peaceful place. All right? Thanks so much.
Oh, thank you.
Okay, what we're going to do while we're organizing is, if stuff has to be put away somewhere else, we're going to put it away. Okay? All right, good.
And I've got the bin so we can put stickers, if you know, those if you want to separate stickers or whatever with those things, and papers, if that helps.
Yes, that would be perfect. All right, so traditionally when we start, we always work left to right. It's just, that's just the way my brain works. But I think for you, we really want to start creating surface areas for you. So we're going to tackle this. I don't even know what's under it. It looks like a flat surface, but we're going to get there. Okay, great. Okay, great. All right, so let's start right here. We got a nice picture view. Where should the picture go?
I have a drawer that I put all the pictures in.
Okay, perfect. Let's put that away. Now this. Now, do you think there's going to be enough stickers that we can fill this whole box, or a lot more?
No, not a lot more.
Okay. All right. So this is stickers that'll go downstairs. Is that to like a little vacuum? Where is the vacuum?
Downstairs.
Okay. Downstairs pile. Now what about this?
That's garbage.
Garbage. Okay.
I know where that goes.
Yay. Now what we're going to do, Mary Carole, if we find bins that are emptied, we're going to give them to you. Like here's another one we can use. This is beads. So we're going to keep it right there, and hopefully we're going to find more.
But that's what I use to stick all my pictures down and stuff. So
okay, so that should stay here.
Yeah, it needs tape in it, but I can, I usually put one of those here. There should be another one. So I'm not sure where we want to put that one right now. There's
You have two of them?
Glue gun up there. I can put it up there with a glue gun.
Okay. Will it come down? There you go. Awesome. Okay.
See, it's already all organized.
For scrapbook.
Clip it. Right where it goes.
It's so funny because when Mary Carole and I declutter, people always, how many times, Mary Carole, do people say, oh, do you want this? And we just can't, you know, because then our houses will get cluttered. But I have never, ever rejected scrapbooking stuff from anyone.
Or nice craft things.
Yes, all these little
I can't stop looking at stuff.
I know, me too. That is beautiful.
Isn't that cool? I've never seen things like that with hinges.
That's a done. Well, oh yeah, I never finished filling it with pictures. So.
Oh my God, that's and you did all this.
Yeah. Thanks.
So talented. Okay.
Okay, here's bead trends, and We know her. Deb Brzezinski. There she is.
Go right to here now.
And she had multiple pages of her designs, including this box that this item is on.
Where does this go?
It's a cutting tool. I'm not sure if I should put it in one of those drawers.
Wherever all the other cutting tools are. We want to try to keep like things together.
I don't have a certain spot. Maybe down here. Would that be a bad place?
No, what we can do is let's put it, I don't want to bend them, let's put this right here.
Okay,
How
great.
about that?
That's great. We can toss it.
Okay. Mary Carole, we got another empty bin here. I'm so excited. Now, what are in all of these bins, Deb? And do you want them to stay in here, or would you like to have more room to move around, or do you need these things?
They are just everything that was more stuff that was piled up from the stuff that got brought up here.
So they all need to be gone through, basically.
Yeah.
You're going to have to one at a time sort these bins.
Okay.
So you don't get overwhelmed, one at a time.
Okay.
Strictly one at a time.
All right.
Thank you. This has got a lot of stuff in it. I think this is going to have to be homework for you.
Okay.
One, don't get overwhelmed. Just do one box at a time so that you don't feel overwhelmed. All right, well, this area is finally clean. Deb, look, there's an area to work now. And what we did is there were a lot of bins here that had a mishmash of things, because what happened, I don't know if we talked about this earlier, but Deb had a beautiful craft room in her basement, and then they had a flood. So everything had to move up here, and there really wasn't time to, you know, organize it. So there was about 5 or 6 bins here that are in another room that now that Deb has an area to work, her homework when we're gone is to take one bin out at a time and get that organized. But what I like now is there's breathing room, and there's room to move here. We also have at least 1.5 bags of just things that needed to be discarded, garbage. So now our next step is we're going to go there, because that's another great area that Deb could be working. She's got lights there and all of her tools, but she can't get to it. So that is the next area. Stay tuned. Stay tuned later in the show to see the big reveal of Deb's amazing craft room. This is one you won't want to miss. And next, we peek in at JK and visit with Sam, our good friend, to talk all about roofing options.